Hey you guys, Jaw Reality here. So we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing this video in real time and not using any TTS software or anything because the battery on the camera is dying and it's raining real hard outside. So I just want to do this video as quick as I can. But not using the TTS technology, it's probably going to be super long, like 100 minutes long, and I'm probably going to like make a fool out of myself. But anyhow. In the last video, we talked about how I was going to explain to you like what actually is a Kubotan, because there's a lot of things that people say are Kubotans but aren't Kubotans. So let's get into this real quick. So this sex toy looking like thing right here, which is the Koga, or the Cold Steel Koga SD1 right here, which I hardly ever carry, because you pull this out around somebody, they are going to think that you're a weirdo, okay? Like, it's a great device, okay? I mean, if you had to defend your life in your own home, your attacker is still going to think that you're a weirdo, but, I mean, you're probably going to, you may have the upper hand, unless, I don't know. It's like, he may just decide to leave when he sees this, because he may think that you're into some weird stuff and he just doesn't want no part of it. And that was the only problem with the Cold Steel Kogas, is that, you know, the whole time that I carried the SD2, which we could find it in here somewhere, wherever it ran off to, okay, the SD2, okay, carried this thing for years. And there's a video about it on our channel, and had it for years, had several of them. And, you know, the whole time I carried these things, people always thought they were like a butt plug or something like that. I mean, it's like, you have to, you know, have a pair to carry something like this, because, I mean, people are going to make fun of you when you're carrying either one of these. It's like, this one was always more effective due to the tapered ended and stuff, and it was smaller, easier to carry. But yeah, both of them, not Kubotans, but yeah. So anyhow, of course, Kelly Warden safety wrench, not a Kubotan. And I don't know how anybody would mistake it for one, but some people have, and over the years, they've, you know, I've seen in forums and stuff, it's like a Kubotan type, it's like a Kubotan, because everything's a Kubotan to everybody, okay? You know, no, a Kubotan is a specific thing, we're going to get to that in just a minute, but this is not a Kubotan. Way better than a Kubotan, way better than the majority of things out there actually on the market, you know, and its effectiveness. You know, I think it's a little bit behind the Cold Steel Koga SD2, but, I mean, definitely had a better look to it. Nobody thought it was a sex toy. So, let's see here. Of course, your Comtech Stinger is not a Kubotan, but for some reason, you know, there's a whole website dedicated to Kubotans that, like, classify this as some type of Kubotan. It is not a Kubotan. It's not at all a Kubotan. It is a type of keychain, like, but it's not a Kubotan. So, of course, here you go. You got your no metal knucks single knuck. And of course, I mean, everybody knows this is not a Kubotan. This is kind of relatively a new self-defense, self-protection device on the market. You know, these guys haven't been around for so long. They've been around, but, you know, they're gaining a lot of traction. You're seeing a lot of people, you know, get sponsored to, you know, showcase these products. And don't get me wrong, they're great products, but I spent money. I bought two of them, and I bought them with my own money. I'm not sponsored to talk about No Metal Nuts, but they're a great product. I like them a lot, and yeah, not a Kubotan. Okie day. Okay. Huh. You know, Fury SDKs and everything like them. Okay, we got, you know, Fury made these things popular. And I don't know whatever happened to the brand Fury either. It's just like, we're going to get to that. But you got your Fury SDK right here. That's the actual real deal Holyfield, like, Fury SDK, self-defense keychain. And then you got your Fury screw. Once again, that is, I don't know if we can see, yeah, it says Fury right on there. These are the real deals, okay? And we're going to show you some blatant crappy knockoffs here in a minute. But this was the real deal. This was actually pretty good, but they were tapered. This kind of started the tapered knockoff Kubotan trend, I guess you could say. And but these were good. Okay, everything that came after these were crap. And oh, there goes something flying out. Like, here's a knockoff. Okay, these are knockoffs. You see a bunch of people all over the internet, TikTok and YouTube, talking about these things right here. Oh, these are so great. No, these are crap. Okay, I got a box full of these things because I got scammed. I was supposed to, this is like a couple years ago, I was getting ready to do a self-defense class, and they were supposed to be sending me Fury, like this. You know, this is what was advertised like that I was going to be getting. And I got a whole box of these. So, yeah, they saw me coming for several miles. And this is what I ended up getting. These are crap. These are sharp on the ends. I mean, something that you don't want when you're getting some type of, you know, like self-defense. It's supposed to be non-lethal. You don't want it to actually be able to penetrate into the flesh or skin of your adversary or whatever, and maybe hit an artery or something, they bleed out. Then it's not non-lethal anymore. It's like, yeah, okay. So, yeah, those suck. See a bunch of those on line. So then, of course, you have some of your other aluminum SDKs or Kubotan variants, and this was actually my very first Kubotan. This one's like 20 years old, if not older, okay? Like, and this was actually a very good, back when they made the dual flats, like, you just won't really find a Kubotan like this anymore, because Kubotans are something that are dying out. Like, you don't see a lot of them. They're kind of harder to find nowadays. It's like they're illegal in some places. Like, it was just crazy. Like, why would this be illegal? I mean, like, a lot of people don't know how to even use these things properly, and they just get their ass kicked. I mean, why would you even make anything like this illegal? But they are. I think they're illegal in California, and I had somebody send me a message on the Jaw Reality or the RSP Facebook page telling me that, you know, like, some of their family members got in trouble for having Kubotans, okay? Stupidest thing that I've ever heard in my life, but they are illegal in some areas for some reason. Okay, so closest thing that you're going to find to the genuine article Kubotan was probably these Alpha Innovations Kubotans. These were a little bit longer than the actual Takayuki Kubota Kubotan. The Takayuki Kubota Kubotan had a little metal thing that they screwed in their little eyelet ring thing. You know, it didn't have a hole actually in the device. Takayuki Kubota's Kubotans are made out of Lexan, which is polycarbonate. These are made out of Durlin, which is still very durable, but not as durable as polycarbonate, but they definitely get the job done. This one was a flat and a domed, and it was one of the best Kubotan variants ever made. And Alpha Innovations didn't call their variant the Kubotan, though. They went a step further and called it the Kubotan, like making it even stupider. And I'm not saying anything bad about Takayuki Kubota's name, but the name of the Kubotan is stupid. He took his name and then just said, you know, we're going to combine my name with Baton, and voila! As Willy Wonka say, Bengala! It's like, so, no. It's like, they also made these other variants which were very, very effective. They're tapered, they're a little bit smaller. You can see, very, very good devices. Alpha Innovations, though, I guess they went belly up or something, because I haven't been able to find an Alpha Innovations website in a long time. But these are some of the best Kubotans, or Kubotan variants ever made. Yeah, so those are Kubotans, okay? And you've seen what's not Kubotans, okay? It's like a Kubotan isn't a blanket term for every type of palm stick. Like, my RSP handler is not a Kubotan. It's a modern type of Yawara stick, okay? Because Yawara sticks were before the Kubotan was ever a thing. Okay, Yawara sticks go back, hundreds of years. Back to feudal Japan. It's like because the Japanese people, they made a martial art for everything. They were like a very warring people. They loved to fight on that small island. Okay, I mean, they had a jutsu for everything. Every type of fighting, every type of device that could kill somebody, they had a jutsu for it. And that's why I love Japanese martial arts. And I love judo. But they had a jutsu for anything. That, like, they were just out in the bar sometimes. Like, hey, I wonder if that fork could kill somebody. They made a jutsu for it. So, like, the handler is not a Kubotan. This is not a key ring. Like I say, you don't want keys on a device because keys on a device just inhibit you from being able to use the device to its full potential because you got keys whipping around and stuff like that. I got scars from training with Kubotans and stuff like that at seminars and stuff, and the keys whipping around. I don't know if you can see that, but the keys whipping around and actually cutting me. Okay, it's like keys on a device are stupid. Don't do it. It's like, and I had Takayuki Kubota's instructional training DVD where he was like, yeah, you do all this type of flailing the keys and stuff, and like, nah, it's that stuff's stupid. No offense against Takayuki Kubota, maybe that worked in some lifetime, okay, but that's not gonna work in the real world today, okay, and I talk about realistic self-protection, so I can't like send people out there thinking that whipping, flailing keys around in people's faces is reality. It's not. So, and that's why self-defense keychains, for the most part, are bullshit. Okay. Now, the devices themselves, if you take the keys off, you don't make them a keychain. You don't carry them on your keys. The devices themselves can be very effective. And now, as a matter of fact, though, the contact stinger, if you're gonna carry a device on your keys, this is the one to have. I don't recommend putting keys, but I mean, this one right here, the keys don't get in the way because they hang down right here and stuff like that. And I mean, you can just have your keys and have that device, and this is a very, very, very effective, device. But all these devices that I have, I've never received any love for having them. It's just like, I'm a palm stick enthusiast, fist load specialist, and people only ever call me a weirdo for, having these things, especially for having this right here. And it's like I kind of see where they're coming from. I don't fault them at all. Like, but yeah, guys, I'm Jaw Reality. This has been a message from Jaw Reality, and we may do more videos real time like this. I'm not a good talker. I don't like talking to the camera, but it just is what it is. And look, this video went for 12 minutes, so 13 minutes, like over 13 minutes, because I'm talking to the camera. If I use TTS software technology, the videos are short. This video went way over time. But hey, you guys, y'all take it easy.